This is our second recording on the NOOF. So we have created a positive volume and a negative bounding box to obtain very interesting subtractive effects. In this session, we are going to look at how to create a bespoke, a custom negative volume using the component that I'm highlighting right here, this one there. In order to do this, we simply need to replace the standard negative box with the custom one. So for that, we start by creating the bespoke volume. So I'm just going to draft something very, very quickly. It's one line, and then I'm going to extrude it in the Z direction, like this, something like that. I'm going to scale it down a little bit. Something like that. Move it at the right elevation, and I'm going to assign it to a BREP component. Let me just type it and then right click to set one BREP, assign it to this, and now I'm going to route this BREP into the new boundary geometry parameter, which is right there. And once this is done, I'm going to replace this component here. So I'm going to remove the connector. I'm going to replace the negative box with the custom one right there. So it's actually done it. You can't quite see it, but it's the same thing. So if I highlight this volume that you see there, what I can do is create a preview right there, okay, and with a shader. So if I go color swatch, then assign it a color, and most importantly, a translucency factor like this. And of course, I can now turn off this element. So turn off the layer so that you can actually see the NOOF. So you see that now the bounding box is actually bespoke. So I could go back to, I'm going to remove the original box, and now I can go back to my NOOF, which is right there, and possibly change the loft type, go back to an orthogonal one, okay? I could also scale this maybe down. So in order to do that, I turn on the geometry, go scale, base point, and then scale it down a little bit. Okay, I'm going to move it right there. And then I'm going to turn off that layer again just to leave grasshopper. And now I am just going to bake the outcome right there, the negative one. I'm going to bake it on layer 1. I will turn grasshopper off and turn the Arctic display mode so that you see that the negative volume has now been updated with a bespoke envelope. You can turn on grasshopper again, and you see we could even then bake the NOOF itself and look for that interesting relationship, which is now completely custom. Thank you.